I'll tell you this story in a minute. Let me get this build. Let me get this build worked up, and while the game's loading in, there we go. So this particular Regolo is running Dazzle. Part of me wants to try it because you can't get the detection that low. I'm not sure I like this though. That doesn't feel like a good build. I think you want to try something like that, maybe? I don't know. Let's try it. I'm gonna screw around. One of the things we're gonna do, guys, tonight is we're gonna be trying builds. We're gonna be messing around with builds, and if something doesn't work, then we'll just go change it. But I've got to be willing to try some stuff and just see what happens. Okay. This is fine. This is all fine. This is fine. Let's not explode while we're trying things. What is he running over here? He's running propulsion. Oh, he's running range. So let's run range. Yeah. Now, what does that push my range out to now? 13.2. So, all right, that's sort of getting to become light cruiser-ish. Now, I'm running depth charges, but let's... He's running propulsion. Sure, we'll try it. That's fine. Propulsion, concealment. He's not running traverse. He's running aiming. That's fine. The rest of this lines up. All right, so we're going to try this at tier 9. All right, let's go derp around for a little bit while we're getting started. Adriatico, trying to build. Oh, I can turn off that stack up overlay too, can't I? Like so. Yep. So Merton. Eagle Eye. Type exclamation mark drink. Stream points? You talking about YouTube points, Xanda? Or what? Oh, yeah, I have it turned off. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I haven't had that on in weeks because we haven't been doing it. Thank you. I'll turn it back on. So it's been almost 5 years, Merton, since we were in St. Petersburg for the last the last Community Contributor Summit that was ever held, right? June of 2019. And while we were on, we did 2 days in the Wargaming offices. And on day 3 of the event, well, day 3 of us being in town, we did a fun day. They took us to Kronstadt, right? The big Russian naval base that's out on an island, kind of in the harbor as you head in towards St. Petersburg. You know, it's in the Gulf, technically in what is that? The Gulf of Finland or whatever they call it. Thank you, Xanda. While we were there, we were always accompanied by at least 1 or 2 Wargaming employees. And one of the guys that I remember speaking with, I have video of this somewhere, but I never published it, but I filmed the conversation, was talking to him about Washington. And I think this guy he wasn't a part of like the dev team, he worked in the art department or something, but he was talking about wanting to put Washington in the game. And I remember filming that conversation. He said that, and I was like, hold that thought. I got my camera out and grabbed it and spun it around and filmed him saying that, because at the time, one of the North American contributors worked on the Warships the old Warships podcast. That was Vanessa, and she lived in Seattle, and she was like, she always wanted Washington to come to the game. The price has gone up, Eagle. It used to be $50 a bottle, which is pretty reasonable for 25-year-old rum in my mind. Hey, I know that guy. Let's go play the open water along the edge of the map. For some reason, the lightning is bailing, so I'm going to go play open water along the 2-3 line for a spell. Yeah, Alaskan, you're not the only one. A whole lot of people want that ship in the game. Not the least of which is because, as I remember, wasn't Washington the one that was involved in Sunda Strait, that was landing radar shots at night, like radar guided shots in the dark? No, Hetman. We're working on we're trying Italian destroyer builds. Right, because Washington's captain was the one who was demanded insisted on gun drills and gun accuracy. Yeah, something like this. Something like there was Washington was involved in some big actual battles where she fired her guns and actually sank ships with her guns. And so it's one of these things where it's like it makes total sense for her to be in the game. Why is she not in the game? I don't know why she's not in the game. They don't ask me. Yeah, so that's what Alaskan. That's what I'm remembering. And when you read Neptune's Inferno, which is James Hornfisher's book about the various naval battles around Guadalcanal, he talks about Second Guadalcanal. He talks about Lee. That's where the name's ringing a bell. All right, so I got to think about this. With a 6.9 detection, I got to learn to play this thing like a cruiser, like a little pocket light cruiser. I've got to treat it. I've got to think about treating it like a Khabarovsk. I have better detection than I have, but I need to think of it like that. The 5-second gun reload is workable. It's not outrageously good, but it's far from bad. So let's do the crazy thing. Do I want to try open water gunboating? Let's try some open water gunboating at first. And let's just see what happens. If the open watering doesn't work, I will change my thought processes.
This is a force to be reckoned with. Much better.
Aha! Okay, so that means the Kitakazi's on the edge of the map over here. So let's load the SAP. No, that's the submarine. That's the I-56. Okay, so we're going to want to go dark for a minute. Clip somebody with a torp. We're going to go dark for a minute and see if we can find this submarine. He's over here somewhere. Those torpedoes were south of me. And it sort of makes sense. Okay, he's still south of me somewhere. Italian destroyers are really good sub-hunters given the opportunity. But right now, I'm kind of... Since I'm not spotted, I probably shouldn't be doing this. I'm kind of relying on my speed and smoke to if I have to bail to get me out of here. I don't know where this clown is. He's way south, wherever he is. And he's cutting back this way. Okay, I should not be here. This is dumb. I'm on the G line trying to hunt a submarine this early in a game. This is a terrible idea. Let's not. Let's just nod and say we did. I'm surprised I'm not shocked. I mean, I'm surprised I'm not getting shot, right? I mean, I'm not spotted, I should say, which is, I think, the real shock to me. I think whatever this Weavy does, I'm going to catch him with a torp. Oh, hi. There you are. You ran out of battery, finally. He's just reversing. Okay, let's kill the Weavy. That's a much bigger deal. Why am I leading this guy? He's slow as balls. Okay, and he's dead. Alright, the Marlboro's gonna be dead soon. The I-56 is out of battery. Unless the Oosterjutland wants to push me, the I-56 doesn't have the battery capacity to avoid me. I think I can go kill him. His team has basically run off and left him to die. Let's go murder him.
Can't leave my ride behind.
And then I'll cut back towards mid. I'm genuinely doing something down here that I shouldn't be, but I've got the opportunity to murder this sub knowing where he is, and I really feel like I need to take it. She should... Singular... Adriatico should be a... you have to treat her like a... Oh, hi. How you doing, buddy? You have to treat her like a gunboat.
And it got such good gas mileage.
This guy's getting low. And his batteries... He's just going to keep porpoising until we kill him. Once we kill him, I've immediately got to turn back. I've got to turn back the other way. There he is. Let's put the HE in the barrel. This guy seems to only know how to reverse. Like, it seems to be the only thing he knows. Wrecked. The only good bug is a dead bug.
Got him!
All right. That is expressly the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. The Italian destroyers are far better sub-hunters than most people give them credit for. All right, let's cut back towards mid and go be harassing jerks to people. Because, you know, that's what we do. All right. Team has played a pretty solid game. My open water gunboating did get me about 25,000 damage. So I think I need to keep playing this build to see if there's some viability to it. It feels like there is. Everybody running away. Everybody afraid of fighting.
Can't leave my ride behind.
How fast can I move here with the speed boost ticking? 50... Man, this team is determined. We're now losing. Give me a break. 50.5 knots. Okay. Let's start costing these guys some points. Kid is in smoke on the far side of the cap. No idea where the Oosterjutland is.
Such good gas mileage.
There's the Georgia. There's the Lepanto. My Littorio's probably in trouble. Jean Bar's in a 2-on-1. Well, not really. Ty's back there helping him out. Yep, there's some Oostertorps. So we know the Oosterjutland is up here. More Oosterjutland Torps. All right, one Massachusetts down. JB's trying for the ram. Looks like he's going to get it. Nope, he didn't get it. Mass burned him out. Sub thinks... I think the sub's going to get the mass, though. Nope, hadn't made it yet. Alright, I'm RPF'd. Alright, Ty picked up the other mass. So now we're in pretty good shape here. Or at least it feels that way for the moment. Let's get flipped. I want to get into this cap. I want to start costing these clowns points. I want to make them do something. In the PC version of the game, Nightshade, Luca Torrigo is amazing. Easily one of my favorite destroyers. Easily one of my favorite destroyers. Kid is way up north. Which means the Ooster is probably lurking around here somewhere still. Yeah, we're in trouble here. I gotta get onto this cap. Lepanto's coming back. In his fancy, with his fancy fuel smoke. Which gives me an opportunity.
Can't leave my ride behind. Time to put on the beer goggles.
You're not the only one with fuel smoke, my dude. I'm trying a little bit of a Paolo Emilio trick here. Which is perhaps not smart, but I'm doing it anyway. Because let's friggin' go.
Good gas mileage.
Not gonna do it, my friend.
Lucky shot. Gonna feel that one in the morning. Feel about as tough as a piss-flavored popsicle.
Much better.
Another day, another disembowelment.
Nope, that wasn't it. Now this, whatever I do, should not be enough to kill this guy. But we're going to try it anyway.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with. I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Now, I didn't kill him, but I beat the crap out of him. So, you know, that'll have to do for now. I think they're going to finally kill the kiddo. Fingers crossed. There we go. When they do, life's going to feel pretty good. Now, the Ooster still being alive is a little irritating. This Marlborough is really annoying me because he could have been in this cap a long time ago. Instead, he's on the J line. You aren't going to win the game from the J line, my friend. You aren't going to win the game from down here, dude. You're going to have to get in and fight. I left you a very low health Lepanto. Maybe you should murder him.
Right about now.
I realize he smoked, but the reason you can't spot him is because you're so far away. Your dinky AP shells are barely going to touch him. It's HE or nothing for you, sir. You got to fire the HE or you're never going to win this fight. Four minutes. We have a 50-point lead. There you go. I think we can win this. But it's going to require a little bit of luck, and that wasn't it. Because now Ty's out of heals and has to go in against a Georgia, and that's not going to be fun or easy for him. Marlboro varied his speed just enough. The trick is that a ram won't do it. There we go. Fire's good. Come on. You're going to have to hit him again. There it is. Nicely done. That flips the lead back. Now we're going to step into the cap. So now Ty has to play defense. Well, the Marlboro starts to cap. Unless the Georgia's going to come back. Yeah. Georgia has to come back. Or is he? No, he's not. He's gonna go for our cap. Bold. A bold move, Cotton. Guns aren't even looking at him right now. What's up, Necro? Life is good. The Ooster is a danger, but here's the thing. The Ooster could be getting into gunfights, and he's not. He's been explicitly avoiding gunfights. Now the Marlboro's dead because he didn't change course soon enough. Yeah. Marlboro brought that on himself. He held that course for too long. So now it's up to Ty. And I don't think he can do this. He'd have to push up and murder the Georgia on his own. If he can, we win. If he can't, well then we fought a good fight, but we lose. I still want to try more of an open water gunboat in this build. I feel like I got caught doing stupid, dumb things. Okay, oh my, don't sit there. Don't sit there. Holy crap, this could be bad. Alabama bounced some of that. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a glimmer of hope. There is a chance. There is a chance. The stern turret. Ty's stern turret might do it here. But he's going to have to drive this to conclusion. Yeah. If he waits for the Georgia... I have no idea, Grunty. I've never really done it. We're going to find out. One game is not a definitive answer, is it? The Georgia doesn't have to push. The Georgia might burn out. No, okay. Whoa. Georgia's got to be... Georgia's on 1,800 HP, and Ty's got 60 seconds. I don't think he can win it now. I think he had to make that turn and go rush the Georgia. Yeah, it's been a good game, Merton. I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna lose. And if Ty can find a way to win this, awesome, more power to him. But I think we're gonna lose. If he can get the shot, he has to get the shot off before the Georgia kills him. If he kills the Georgia and flips the score, we win. There it is. He's got to get first blood. There it was. There it was. Now he has to not die to the destroyer, and the destroyer is... There's no way the destroyer is close enough.
Got him!
No way the destroyer is close enough. Ty's not even spotted. 20 seconds. Okay, now he's spotted. This Ooster Jutland has barely wanted to use his guns. Okay, I see. Now he's on 2,000 HP. That explains why. 5. No more no torpedoes. Too late. We win. There it was. Nicely done. Nicely done. You guys may not know, Ty's a real-life friend of mine. Someone I've known for many, many, many years. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. We love it. Love it. Nicely done. He needs to take one of these and get out of here. Marlboro actually played an irritatingly good game. I still didn't like his position on the J line. Jean-Bart tried to get that ram. He knew what was up. This destroyer division throwing their ships away really hurts. Like, stop playing Benham if you're going to be that bad. Oh my god. My god.